Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. So today I wanted to do, just a general check-in for the Divine Masculine as well as the Divine Feminine. And also I wanted to let you guys know I'm gonna do uploads every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just to at least have some kind of schedule going on. And also, if you like to book a personal reading with me, I'm going to include the information down below. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. I just got this a couple days ago. So I already shuffled these, but I'm just going to pull from the top of the deck here. So see what the overall theme is for the connection. So it says here, be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. Wow. And this adds up to a 9, okay? So this is getting close to the end of a cycle here. These cards are so huge, it's like it barely fits. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck says, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay? And this number here is number 12. Which reminds me of the hangman energy, where you can put things on hold to really look at things from a different perspective. So that's just incredible. Okay, so we're going to start off with this deck here. Can't find, oh, here it is. The Oracle of Mystical Moments. And let's just see. So we're going to do the top row for the masculine and then the bottom row for the feminine, just to keep it brief. Because you guys know my videos already go well into a long time. So what's going on with the masculine? Keys on trees, 49. Okay, so it looks like he's guarded, but there's keys all around, so there is a solution out there. Bottom of the deck is the Art of Seduction, so this adds up to a 5. So it looks like he has a lot of passion here right off the gate, and he's holding on to that passion. He's keeping it on lock, basically. Okay, and then we got A Long Way Home. So that kind of confirms the message to me that he is in an energy where he's not really trying to settle his foundation anywhere. He feels guarded. It would take a miracle here. Bottom of the deck, abracadabra. That reminds me of the Star card. Okay, what else is going on with the masculine spirit? And this also is going to apply for Mercury retrograde, because I've been meaning to do a video on that. So let's just start off with, whatever energies we tap into here. It's going to be related also to Mercury retrograde. So what's going to come forward in this retrograde spirit? Okay. And then we got Butterfly Garden. So even though he's in this state where he's guarded and, not really wanting to settle down, it feels like he's trying to transition out of that. Okay. And look, it says listen. This is actually the cover of the deck, which is really beautiful. This is an energy where you're grounded. You're trying to ground your thoughts. So it looks like he's trying to stop being, in that fantasy where he's floating. He's trying to ground himself. Okay. Look at this, the perfect key. Okay, so that definitely confirms this message here, that he has the key to get himself out of this guarded energy. But I'm kind of getting that he knows that you have the key to his heart. Feminine. And look at this. Art of Seduction again. It's almost like you were able to unlock that for him. or nobody else has. Like you have an art to you with your energy where you're able to unlock that. Okay, so let's move this up a little bit more. So we have more space. Okay, and then we're going to break it down with some tarot too. So let's see what's going on with the feminine spirit. Rose garden. So it looks like she's trying to, you know, cultivate her own energy. That she also added up to a 9 on that one. And then bottom of the deck is all is connected. So this is also number 12. So kind of reminds me of this card here, have faith. Okay. So she's trying to have faith that as long as she keeps tending to her own thoughts and her own journey, that things will work themselves out. So it's a great energy to be in, feminine. Okay, so what else, Spirit? What's going on with the feminine? Miss Sunshine, yeah, she's trying to be positive. And also she is floating like the masculine, so it's interesting that it falls right below the same, you know, right underneath each other here. So it's almost like you guys are definitely mirroring each other. And then she has a white rose of hope, so it's pretty interesting so far that she's really trying to have hope and have faith that things are going to transition here to a positive outcome. And look, she got the abracadabra. It's almost like she has the magic to help him transform. I almost get the feeling that he knows that because of your love that you were able to open up his world. Like there's like a constellations here that she's kind of tapping into. So it was like you kind of gave him hope when all could have been lost. That flower right there is like wilting. And bottom of the deck is lullaby. So maybe feminine, and maybe you're like a musician or a singer or something. And look, we got the journey. Interesting. Which that reminds me of the twin flame journey for sure. Bottom of the deck, my home is my castle. Interesting because we have him here like in a castle in a tower type of feel. And she's trying to really tend to her thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, look at that bloom at the bottom. And that has a 5 for change. So she's really trying to, you know, stay in her grounded energy, listening to her intuition, and taking the reins, you know, just really trying to make this journey work for her. Okay. All right, so let's see. Why is keys on trees here for the masculine spirit? Oh, wow. At the Chariot. So he has the key to get out of that guarded energy, and he wants to, you know, be victorious and move ahead because he's been through a transition. An ending happened where he's no longer guarded. Wow. Okay, why is the long way home here, Spirit, for the masculine? And it's interesting because both of these cards have elephants on them. So maybe that could be your particular masculine spirit animal. May want to look into it and see about that. So a long way home. Yeah, he definitely needed to manifest what he really wants and figure it out, and then heal from whatever caused him to not want to settle down, which is usually wounds from the past. Is usually this is what needs to happen in order for him to heal from that. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Eight of Swords, just really being doubtful and confused because of anything that's happened in the past has him pretty much jaded. I can't even talk tonight, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, he's trying to manifest a different outcome this time. So that's a good energy to be in. So see, why is Butterfly Garden here, Spirit? And I also got this deck recently and I'm like in love with it. So needless to say, my deck collection is getting out of control. And I have more coming in the mail too, so don't judge me. But I think after this week, I'm going to put a halt to getting any more. Oh my gosh, look what happened. This fell to the floor. Six of Cups. Reminisce, childhood, reconcile. So I think he's trying to transform, you know, his thoughts. We saw the Death card earlier, and then these popped out also. These popped out together though. Nine of Pentacles in the World. So something tells me that he's taken some time by himself to really contemplate everything. You know, be balanced in his world. And it's interesting because this looks like an eclipse and we just had the solar eclipse. Wow. So he's definitely taking this time alone to really start to transform his thoughts, transform what he thinks about commitment overall. Because we see the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, why is the perfect key here? So he knows that this is something that had to happen and be the turning point for him to actually change these patterns that he's been, you know, resorting to for most of his life. So this is the number 10. So this is getting to the end of that cycle. And this is a 29, so that adds up to 11. So that he can be able to unlock his heart for you, feminine. And then this is a 9 here. Okay, the perfect key. That was a 9, and then now we got a 9 here. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. So I feel like he's starting to realize he needs to put in the effort if he didn't, you know, before. Okay, so bottom of the deck of that is a 6 of Wands, yeah. So that he can be able to have victory with this commitment. Usually the regular Rider-Waite is a guy on a horse coming home from like a battle. So this is why I think these hands are all like dirty. Like it has been a long, hard journey where people had to like really get their hands dirty. But now the wheel is the end of a cycle, okay? So I feel like he's, I mean, to start off with the Chariot and leave with the, I mean, first of all, these are all major arcanas. All of these are major arcana. So he's going through some major shifts here, okay? Yeah, for sure. A lot of emotions with the 6 of Cups. So he definitely wants to reconcile with you. And since we're in Mercury retrograde, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he would reach out soon. Okay, so let's see. Why is Rose Garden here for the feminine? Bring it forward, Spirit. Oh, wow. We got the King of Swords. So I think she's definitely trying to be logical with her thoughts, you know, while she's cultivating her own garden, like I was saying. Getting to the bottom of the truth. You know, not being in a fantasy world. And even though this truth may be a little bit burdensome and challenging, it's something that has to happen. I mean, you see this girl here. She's got a butterfly in her hand, and there's like a caterpillar around her neck. So I feel like this is a progression where maybe she wasn't able to speak her truth before, but now she's the fact that it's right there on her throat, it's like she wasn't able to speak her truth, but now she's evolved, you know, evolved to a butterfly, so now she can finally speak her truth. Step into that King of Swords energy. Let's see, why is Miss Sunshine here? The High Priestess. Okay, because usually with this, I mean, with the Little Miss Sunshine or whatever, I don't know why I said that. I thought about that movie. Miss Sunshine here, you know, she kind of does give me that High Priestess vibe where she just knows to trust. And, you know, her world was turned upside down, okay? This is like real, like darkness, and now she's transmuted that darkness to light, following her intuition. Then we got the Moon card here. It's like a third eye. Her third eye is open. Because she knows to trust, okay? She knows to trust that everything happens for a reason. And this is the journey that she's on. Even if it was a painful ending, okay? She has that insight that even though it may be a painful ending, not all is lost, basically. So why is Abracadabra here, Spirit? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys had a very happy Father's Day. This one wanted to pop out. The Fool. Another major arcana. So this kind of, these cards kind of look alike to me because you got fireworks on the left hand side here, and then you got the stars, like excitement, new beginning. You know, like you can manifest whatever you want to bring to life. So not only does this give me the star kind of energy, but also the Magician, and we do have that here. So she's definitely trying to work on bringing her dreams to life and taking a leap of faith, and you know, and doing something new. Maybe it doesn't even involve the masculine. It's just something that she's doing on her own. Yeah. So we got the Moon here, which is, you know, hidden truths, you know, that light shining on her. It's like she's really taken advantage of this time that she has had to really go within and transmute that energy. Let's see, why is the Journey here, Spirit, for the feminine? Oh my gosh. We got 3 major arcanas here, and then the Moon was at the bottom of the deck. So she's got also some major shifts going on here, you guys. So I feel like the feminine has grown stronger through this journey, okay? This is an 8, and this adds up to a 10. So this is a progression. She is growing in her inner strength and having the power to just carry on, find her own happiness. This is Sun energy. Maybe you're a Leo or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but look at this. You're stepping into King of Wands energy, like being an entrepreneur, a leader, you know, having that honor where people respect you. 4 of Pentacles, because now you're in control. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is literally blowing me away. So I feel like each of you guys are on your own journey to show that you care. Be supportive of each other, even if it's not in the 3D, it could be in the 5D. Okay. So let's see, why is my home is my castle here for the feminine, the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we got the 10 of Wands, which came out again, and the 4 of Wands. So I think this is why she's really trying to watch her thoughts that she has built over time and really taken care of it, because that's where she lives 24/7, you know. So really being mindful of the struggles, but not letting that overpower her. Okay. So she has a desire for stability, and so she's like figuring it out on her own. Like, what am I going to do with this situation, you know, transmuting it from dark to light. Okay. Because she is stepping into her power, her inner strength. I love it. Okay. So, and look, right beneath that, bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Ambitious, action oriented. So I'm kind of getting the sense that the feminine is really stepping into both her feminine and masculine energies. But yeah, but she's definitely going for it, regardless of what. Like, she's not attaching herself to an outcome. Like, if the masculine comes back, if you guys are in separation, which I'm sure you are, most of you, because that's what I do readings for. Twin flames in separation. But yeah, this is just incredible. Let's do some tea leaves, because I haven't done these. I didn't do it in the last couple of readings, so let's just see. Why is the Chariot here for with the keys on trees for the masculine spirit? Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So your masculine could be older than you, or I feel like this could also be where your masculine is dealing with, you know, he's guarded because he's dealing with wounds from the past. Like, it could be his dad or a father figure that really affected him. So that could be it too. Okay, so let's see. A long way home. Four swords and the magician. Why is that here, spirit? So we got boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Oh my goodness. And did we not have that with this one? Interesting. I mean, it's just saying be supportive of your goals. Like, really show some action. And I think that can only happen once the masculine is healed from those wounds. This is why the Four of Swords is here. But he's definitely contemplating it. Okay, so why is Butterfly Garden here, spirit, for the masculine? Major challenge to overcome. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this was something that he needed to transform. With the World card, this is a completion of a cycle, and relying on himself that he can be disciplined and abundant to do it. And lastly here, why is the perfect key here with the Wheel of Fortune? Heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, so I think this is why he was guarded, because he had his heart broken before. Okay, feminine, so it could have been before he met you, or it could be when you guys went into separation, but either way, this cycle is over though, because we do see the Four of Swords here. So he's healing and transforming. So this is something that was really painful for him though. Like, he feels like he was stabbed in the heart. Okay, I mean, that's just crazy how it's all making sense. Okay, so for the feminine, why is Rose Garden here with the King of Swords? Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay, so that kind of reminds me of, like, you know, when you plant a seed, it's not going to grow overnight. You have to, like, nurture it. So I think that's the energy that the feminine is in, to really nurture herself. And surely enough, she'll get there, you know, to her truth. So why is sunshine here with the high priestess spirit? Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Oh my goodness. So I think the high priestess is here because she knows that a message is coming from the masculine. Like she knows, she feels it, okay? And that could also be, you know, that when that letter comes, it's going to reveal some secrets because the high priestess, you know, she's mysterious. She's holding on to secrets. So something's going to happen for sure. Maybe in this Mercury retrograde. So why is abracadabra here with the Fool spirit? Good luck. Oh my goodness. That's so funny because it's like magic, you know? Like she has that wand when she's, you know, messing with the constellations here or whatever. So it takes a little bit of luck and magic. And this looks very like magical kind of energy. So I'm also getting that just like the boot, she's trying to put in the effort to be able to reap her own rewards, you know, just really using her tools to be able to make a better outcome out of a bad situation. Like I was saying, this other card, turning the dark to light. And this is her like really working through that like a magician, just really using all her tools to make it happen. Okay, and the journey and strength, why is that here, spirit, for the feminine? Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, so I think this journey has really shown her that this was something that was, you know, unsettling. Maybe it was something that was very shocking. So she's trying to have the courage to be able to plan ahead so that any other future outcomes in the future, that she can already be like a high priestess, just have like that intuition of what's going to happen and be strong enough that she can get through it when that time comes. And I love it. Okay, so why is my home is my castle here? For the feminine, we got bread. Period of prosperity and abundance, okay? So I think once she laid down the burdens of the struggles and really trying to transmute this from dark to light, that's when she starts getting her abundance from spirit. Spirit's going to reward her for really taking care of her home, you know, her thoughts, not being negative and just really making it work for her so that she can keep growing. So this is so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let's just wrap it up here with what are some of the masculine's desires. And of course I'm going to use my twin flame hunger. Let's get these other cards out of the way. Okay. And we'll pull some tarot too to wrap it up. And then we'll do some twin flame numbers. And then that'll be it for this video. Okay. Wow, this reminds me of Two of Cups energy. Our bond is unbreakable. I love it. So he knows that even if you guys are apart, you guys are still very in sync with each other. Maybe you guys both like wine. You know, take it how it resonates, but I really love that card. And look at the bottom of the deck. I want to feed off of your energy. So this could be him really letting you know that probably in the 5D he's dreaming of you and tapping into your energy. Wow, that one just flew out. I'm coming for you. Okay. I mean, that's pretty. Look at this. I want you to trust me. This card kind of reminds me of Edward from Twilight. I don't know why. It just reminds me of that. So yeah, when he comes for you, okay, I don't know why my throat's starting to get all choppy here, but that could be him having struggles talking about, I want to come to you. Okay. That was so weird. Okay, what else, Spirit? What is going on with the masculine, with his desires? Oh, this card keeps coming up, and I'm just like, what? This connection needs a break. Like, even before I started recording, this card came up. So weird. You've touched my soul in every way, shape, and form. Okay, so maybe that's the reason why he took a break from the connection, because he felt like your connection, you know, your bond is so unbreakable. This is nothing he ever felt before. Okay. What else, Spirit? I'm going to do 3 more. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. Stake to the heart. Oh my gosh. Just like we saw earlier, we had the spear. Okay. The tea leaf that had the spear. Trying to see if I can find it. Here it is. Look at that. The spear. Wow. I fear you won't accept me for who I am. Okay. So I feel like this is something that he has programmed in his head from the past, because he was stabbed in the heart in the past, and he's afraid that you're going to do the same thing. What else, Spirit? What's going on with the masculine for the collective? Oh, look at this. Hide and seek. Come look for me. Come chase me. Interesting. And that's interesting because it falls right underneath, I'm coming for you. So it's almost like he wants to play a game. Come look for me. Come chase me, and I'm going to come for you. And this card came out again. Interesting. What else, Spirit? Oh, this one fell down. I hate when that happens. Oh, you feed me in ways no one else could. This is a very sexy card. Okay. And I feel like this is why he got scared also. Because we saw that with the other card. Where is it? Oh, here it is. You touch my soul in every way, shape, and form. Okay. So he just never felt this before, and you fulfill him in ways that no one else could. Wow. Bottom of the deck says, don't force me to love you or I'll run. Okay. So that could be why he's doing that whole come chase me mind games to me. That's what it feels like. Because he likes control. Look, control, everything you do affects me. Okay. Let's pull some tarot on this and see what is going on. Which deck do I want to use? Let's use the Morgan Greer Tarot. Okay, so why is our bond is unbreakable here, Spirit? Okay. Strength. Okay, your bond is so strong that you can even open a lion's mouth, okay? It's like unbreakable. Also, the strength card is usually the infinity symbol on the lion or whatever, I think it is. So that's usually the infinity symbol is the twin flame symbol. Okay. And look at this. We got magician at the bottom of the deck, and we got the infinity symbol. Another confirmation. And earlier in his spread, we saw the magician. So I feel like you guys are manifesting each other. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And did we not get the Four of Swords for him earlier? Yes, we did. So now it's here again. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. For I'm coming for you. Yeah. So he's going to come forward. Once he's healed, he's going to come forward for his Ten of Pentacles with you. He wants to build that foundation with you. He might be confused, but that's because he needs to heal that doubt, that confusion, and working on himself. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, why is this connection needs a break here, Spirit? Oh, wow. The Emperor. So he basically was very dominant when he made this decision. And it probably wasn't even anything you could do, feminine. Page of Wands. So I feel like he was very immature about it. Because he wanted to, do a new beginning elsewhere. That's what I feel like. So take it how it resonates, but if your masculine went to a third party, then this explains that that's what happened. Okay, so let's see. Why is stake to the heart here, Spirit? Oh my gosh. This fell on the ground and it fell up, like on the ground face up like this. So this reminds you of third party, okay? And it came out in reverse. So he's disappointed with relationships in the past. Three of Cups reverse means disappointment, okay? And also it could be that he's trying to leave a karmic situation. And it's a painful thing. So that's why the Four of Swords is here. Because he needs to heal from that before he can come forward. But he's in stalemate. He's not wanting to make a decision yet. He's trying to follow his intuition. And look at this. Hide and seek. And the Hangman came out in reverse. So somebody wants to move forward. When it's in reverse, he wants to take action. Wow. Look at this. Knight of Cups. He wants to come forward. Definitely. And offer you his cup of love. So let's see. Why does you feed me in ways no one else could? Spirit. Dropped it again. Look at this. It came out in reverse. So I think usually when it's in reverse, I feel like he left you, feminine. You're the Empress. And also it could be betrayal. Like he just couldn't meet you at your level because he was in that Page of Cups earlier. What was the page? Yeah, it was a Page of Rods, which is a Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a really curious energy where he wanted to go off on his own. And because he was intimidated by you, that's what I'm getting here, he decided to walk away. And it's right underneath this connection needs a break. And the fact that we got an Emperor and an Empress, okay, you guys are twin flames. And over here we got the Eight of Swords. So he felt bound. And whatever he had to do, he felt bound to it because he probably had a contract, okay, with a third party, and that's why he needed to, you know, resolve that contract. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is related to love. So why is don't force me to love you or I'll run? This one wanted to pop out. Look at this. This is basically a spiritual connection, you know, spiritual beliefs, a mentor, a spiritual mentor. The Hierophant is about commitment, okay? So either way, he's still left. But honestly, I also feel like the third party, if he isn't a third party, you guys, is forcing him to commit to her. And he doesn't like that, you know? Because control, he doesn't like to do that. He doesn't like to be under somebody's control. Everything you do affects me. And he felt out of control with you. And right below that, we got Dark Reunion, coming together in bad timing. Because honestly, I feel like he needed to resolve this contract with this karmic before he could start anything with you, feminine. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. Because you actually made him happy, but he still felt like he had loose ends to tie up before he could come forward. Knight of Cups showed up again. Yeah, he felt like he needed to resolve whatever issue or, you know, whatever situation he had going on before he met you. And for some of you, this could have happened during Mercury retrograde, either earlier this year or last year. You know, somebody from his past came back and he decided, I gotta go figure this out, and walked away. And that's why it wasn't up to you. He was very, like, matter of fact, like, this is what's gonna happen, and you had no say in it. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so let's pull to wrap up the reading here, which is actually pretty insightful. What are some twin flame numbers, Spirit, that we need to keep an eye out for? Or, like, for the connection? What's going on? Okay, we got 1133. Commit to being the best version of yourself and enjoy the positive impact it has on your connection. Also, this could be 3311. And this is the yellow color here, so it reminds me of the solar plexus chakra, which is tied to your center, where it's related to, like, your joy, what makes you come alive. So I feel like you guys are both on the right path of healing, because he's focusing on his healing with the Four of Swords and, you know, Magician energy, and that was on the previous spread. And then for the feminine, you're working on healing your thoughts and being intuitive with the High Priestess and just being strong, because it's interesting because you had the Strength card in the last spread and now he has it too. So you guys are both mirroring each other for sure. So that's why you need to be the best version of yourself, because whatever one twin does, the other one will do too. You know, will follow. So that's why you got to keep yourself in very high vibe. Bottom of the deck, 1155. Don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. Okay, so I think this totally confirms what I just said here with he made a decision, wasn't up to you. So you don't need to take it personal that I was you know, like a dig against you. It was something that he had to do to resolve whatever karmic contract he had with this other person, if that's the case. And look, right below that, 660, you do not have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. Assert yourself accordingly, okay? So this is the sacral chakra, which is tied to, like, your relationships. So don't compromise, you know, your values or your integrity for the sake of someone else, you know? So that's why you need to be assertive and hold on to your own truth, your own intuition. or what you think is right for you. Last card here. 232, romance yourself as a way of attracting more of this energy into your life. Okay. And right when I'm looking at the clock is 202. So look that up online, you guys, because these numbers can also mean different things too. But I love this because this is saying, like, love yourself first. Put yourself as number one. You know, take yourself out on a date, you know, like just do things that you love to do. And when you're happy in your own energy, you're going to be able to attract people that are on your same vibration, and hopefully, you know, your twin to come back. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. So let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Definitely please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell icon to be notified when I do future uploads. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Love and light.